Alright, and we are ready to start and almost on schedule, so not too bad at all. Again, trying to have at least some luck in Darkest Dungeon, and we'll see how well that goes, as we know from previous time, like almost beat the Necromancer Lord, but it's quite hard going already that far into the game, so welcome once again, and let's see how it goes. So let's move towards the game here. There we go, and let's see about what we should do next in the game. We could at least try to recruit a few more, as we do not have the full roster yet. Healer is always useful, not very high level recruits, but we do have still, of course, especially the shield breaker is nice, and you always can use more healers, so let's go with those at least. Then we have the ones that can be actually purchased with the crystal, which is still pretty low cost, like only 6, so we could have level 6 highwayman at least.
Elusive, evasive.
So it's like
Righteous traits
remains a mercenary. Had not yet tried this function, so most probably they do like cost each time. So let's try out that way also. At least they do have a fully upgraded equipment also, so the cost is not very excessive when we have 106 crystal to use, so it is quite acceptable cost-wise still. Alright, we can try that also. Do not think there are many. At least here we could use some stress relief, otherwise the stress situation is quite well in check. Do think this remains from the less than successful expedition against the Necromancer Lord earlier, so let's put them into the Abbey for some stress relieving activities. Hello there, Kisu. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Great to see you again. Hopefully your evening has been going well, also after riding on the Brands Hatch, some with struggle, some nice racing with the Avali. Right, let's see about. Here we now have some stress relief, and we could probably go out with the same team first than last time, as there is not that much need for stress relief yet. Even the worst is only 3 blocks, and they have pretty much as high level equipment as possible. We could upgrade the equipment with the healer. Better club and better cape. Nice. And let's also see, can we upgrade the skills for the healer? Yes. So no bonk, but rather judgment, healing, and these two are kind of uncommon. There we go. Rather choose the judgment, as we know by experience. Indeed, racing Avali. Alright. We can probably do one quest with the same team to level them more, so let's see what we have available. Alright, short apprentice level 1. Fish for dinner type. It's the only apprentice level 1, and these are like level 2 still, 2 of them. It's kind of difficult that the game doesn't really give you that many low level missions anymore. So let's do that. Take a couple of keys. Funny food should be rather enough. As also 16 torches, considering the length of the mission, because it's short, and pretty much that should be everything needed. Let's take one more anti-venom, would say. Alright, good. And let's then embark. And see how it goes with the beach or cove, as Kamunia noted once when had four of the fishmen at the same time. 4 fish for dinner. Yep.
The smell of rotting fish is almost
Right.
unbearable.
Scouting, nice. Trap, room battle. Alright, and it's pretty straightforward shape, so let's get moving. Disarmed, good. Alright, 1 fish and plenty of cultists. Chemical weapons, please. There we go. Missed, good. Eldritch push. Worked a bit too well. Oh well, need to shuffle back to the front. Really? Can't do anything apparently, so. Alright, 11 damage is a good start.
Press disadvantage.
Alright, the healer works too. It would have been kind of useful to push the healer, so the healer would get back to the last square. More chemical warfare. There we go. Could heal everyone also from this position, but not much lack of health, so let's... Right, healer also clearly gets rid of other 6 damage from the flight. That's pretty impressive. Right, let's shoot with the... Alright, that was effective, annihilated. So now just hit here and to finish the fight, yes. Quite good treasure also. And now let's... No. Let's switch the other way around, not like switch the healer to the... Still wrong. Right, and then... Now everyone should be in the right spot, yes. Right, and unlocked strongbox, so key won't do anything. 100 gold and 1 piece of jade, kind of underwhelming treasure. Treasure maybe. And next room, please. So let's move to the next room, and on the way we do have Curia and Battle, so let's go. Alright, a crate. Let's see what's in the crate. 4 sigils, not bad, or crests. Alright. 2 jellyfish. Increase illumination. Right. Let's see if one can actually fly the jellyfish. Right. Judgment also works. That was the original idea, that could have used that on the necromancer most. Alright, the arrow is still quite effective. Right, resisted, good. Alright. Judgment again. Alright, bandit. Manacles.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Arrow.
All.
Again 12 damage, that's pretty nice.
This expedition
Ruby and more gold. That's bad for treasure. Bandage, please. We are in pretty good shape then, so keep moving. Empty room. So let's move further. Scouting, good. Room battle. Before that, Curia and the battle. Alright.
A fortune.
Key and extra torch. Alright, we have 2 gunmen even. Chemical weapons, please. There we go, both blighted. Judgment. Alright. 9. Not bad either. Right, got rid of one of the gunmen. Missed, good. That didn't quite miss, but blanket fire, alright. Fortunately not that many damage. More chemical warfare, please. Blighted twice now. 7, alright, that gets rid of them. And them. Only one opponent remains. The arrow was again really effective.
As victories mount,
Right.
so too will resistance.
Next room. Should be a room fight here. Yes. Surprise them again. Slide them. Hopefully, yes. Judgment to the shaman.
A momentary abatement.
And arrow. Alright. Let's remove them. Keep the front cowl, it's alright. Eldritch push, fortunately resisted. Dodged, good. I've been having pretty good luck this far today with the dice, would say. Right, let's heal. Heal the fighter. Right, and again. Dodged, no more stress. Right, that removed 1. That didn't quite. Dodged, good. Use bandage and then hit here. Right, only this remains and they have like 1 HP. They will most probably expire even from the blight. So let's reduce stress here.
The slow
there we go.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Medicinal herbs are not very useful, so let's not take those. Alright. Scouting crate. Trap. Curio. Then it should be empty room. And we need to explore 90% of rooms, so let's keep going. Just a trap. Alright, that didn't certainly work for this army. Kind of need to heal here a bit. So let's put some extra food into them. There we go. Full. Nope, not today. Alright, a dead whale here, but not much else. Extra torch. Sometimes there's also a jewel additionally in that, but it seems that the probability for that is pretty low. Another dead whale. Scouting again, pretty good luck with the scouting lately. Only 1 curio on the way, so this should be pretty easy. The map doesn't quite always hold true though. Sometimes there is actually an ambush even if it doesn't show
Finding the
combat,
stuff is only the first
but
test.
it's not common
Now
like
it
one
must be
time
carried home.
out of 40 or 50 would say. Ominous looking ruins, but not much else here. Last 2 rooms coming up. Right, airy corral. Alright, soothing to the mind. Stress reduced, nice. Increase illumination and enter room. Alright, let's check also the final room out, as we have come this far. Right. Positive impact for once. Well, tactician, not bad. Positive traits, even at times. Alright, more crests. Last room. Alright, only ruins, and we are done with the dungeon, so complete quest.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
There we go, 3000 plus 4860, so pretty good income for a short mission. Also some heirlooms. And the fixed rewards. Nobody leveled up yet, but that was pretty good. Seems everybody has creeping cough. Minus 20 DMG, that's kind of not good. We should probably try to heal that also. Fortunately we have places in the medical ward.
No rest, no peace for this wretched soul.
Alright. By hateful curse or malign miracle, it seems even death may be defied in this damnable place. Only one of these souls can be returned to the living. And which ones do we have? The old shield breaker, like 2nd level. Right. The level 4 healer. Maybe a bit better. Level 3 shield breaker. We do already have quite a few healers, so let's take the shield breaker. Still like their fighting style a lot. Oh, hello there, Camus. Indeed, we have had very good scouting this far, so the skiing trip went well. Haven't yet opened the Ice Age boosters. We'll actually do that on stream, maybe next Monday. The skiing trip went mostly very well even. And you also saw the turbo bat formula illustration from the sports book, kind of children's sports book Kisu found posted for you, the turbo bat Formula 1. That was example of Formula 1 racing, like turbo bat, which of course downhill fast. That would be usually the desired result, except today when we were cross-country skiing with Junquist. So, welcome to the stream, both Camu and Ragabash and Briareos. Many nice fluffs coming on, so welcome. Always good to see you here. We did already one short, easier mission and was just putting people into treatment, like to get rid of creeping cough with pretty much everyone, like minus 20 DMG is kind of unfortunate. Fortunately we have places in the medical ward. So let's try and get rid of creeping cough. And then we also here had vertigo, which is kind of bad because it gives minus 50 move resist, so some into the treatment, one might say. At the same time we of course have the opportunity to reduce stress here, so let's additionally put also the healer from this team out for some partying in the town. So that pretty much finishes the current team for now, after they did a couple of missions back to back. So let's then see what we could do next. So sort by level, there we go, and also probably see plus 30% stress is kind of needs to also be treated moderately soon. And here we also probably would prefer to use the judgment, which we already have, so this would have been the healer we would have preferred to use. Alright. Let's see what quests we then have available. Right, we have more low level ones again now, fortunately, because there was only one left, and that's kind of already a bit tough situation. So let's see what we should try for next. Right, unstable flesh. Activate 3 animalistic shrines, explore 90% of rooms, long and veteran level, so we could go with like level 4 and thereabouts for here. We also have judgment and illumination. Right, as long as they do not take excessive stress, it should be possible to go with them. And the abomination is always nice. And the Chester, then we need a fighter to the front, so we even have 2 fighters, like bounty hunter, and 2 of them available, so maybe go with that group to the Warrens. Long quest, so should be interesting. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so let's provision. We have two logs of firewood because it's long quest. 4 shovels, please. At least 24 food. Let's take 30 food even. 6 anti-venom, 6 bandages. Pretty much the minimum. 5 keys, so we have some latitude. And 28 torches, so that should be more than enough also in that respect. And let's go and see how that goes. So how has every first week been this far? Hopefully mostly gone well, despite the lately varying world fortunes. Oh, good to hear, Camu. Right, and we are ready to also start the dungeon. There we go.
Prosecute our war against the swine. We must first scout their
Scouting,
squalid
good.
homes.
Thank you, Camu. Right, this is again kind of grid shaped, so we have connections all the way there, so we could go that direction and then pivot this way gradually. So let's start this way. There's a fight coming up immediately first. Right, some corpse eaters, or big maggots as would say often. Right,
Well struck.
10, that's pretty good. Judgment, oh, mistrial as 3 areas would put it. Chemical warfare, please. Normal axe. There we go. Alright,
Slowly, gently.
and they
This is
blighted
how
out.
life is taken.
Manacles. Alright, 9. Nice. And axe. Alright, that was
Surges as
pretty
the enemy crumbles.
favorable fight.
The match is struck. A blazing star
What's
is
in the
born.
crate? Alright. 6 crests.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We do not have anything especially excessive yet. Get rid of 3 torches so we can carry also some heirlooms. Running out of torches is not very probable. We have some extra. Oh, very nice. Right. Let's then move further. Scouting again, thank you. Wow. Another crate. More crests. And there's a fight, alright. Goal and swine marcher, so kind of certainly needs to do something about them. Oh, both dodge. Resisted, good. And first hit to the goal. Manacles, maybe get rid of the drummer soon. Oh, Scoutus miss, yay. Alright, that's removed the drummer. So now it's a speed at the goal. Alright, 6 from judgment. We can still blight them also, miss. Blight the corpse seems quite useful. Short wood. Alright, then the corpse. We are getting closer to getting rid of the gold, certainly. Mana cost again 4. So they should have like 2 HP, alright, there we go.
Perhaps the turning point.
Onyx, extra torch, jade. Alright, let's leave those. We already have so many torches.
The promise of safety.
Nice atmospheric room, but empty. Right. Next room. Trap. Alright.
Curious is
Fortunately,
the trap maker's
only
art.
4 but bleeding, so
Efficacy unwitnessed by his own
let's
eyes.
use bandage. Another empty room. So let's move to the next then. What is in the shack?
Wealth
On
beyond
100
measure.
gold.
Awarded
Certainly
to the
acceptable
brave and
sack
foolhardy
contents
alike.
if you find some gold. Another empty room. More light. Another trap.
Ancient
At least no bleeding
lie
this
in wait,
time.
unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Empty room, and we can move to the next column. Alright, 2 maggots and a goal. Such a maggot.
Their
Chemical
formation is
warfare.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
Right, that removed the maggot quite effectively. Alright, Scaltos hit. Not too much stress, really, totally manageable still. Dodged. Judgment.
Soothed. Sedated.
More blight. Or again. 10 from blight, that starts to be quite impressive. Again blight, let's see. They probably actually die of blight come next turn.
Great
Yep.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
need another inventory slot already for the... Let's see if we can use enough food here. Alright, pretty well, only one left, so now we have more space for heirlooms. Unsettling passage, alright, they themselves went to read it, so what can you do? And move in the room, empty. Yeah, maggots, maggots indeed. Alright, let's move further. First shovel time. Fortunately we have shovels. Hand digging really affects morale. Somehow doesn't surprise this one, like if you have proud adventurers and they have to dig their way by hand through the rubble in the dungeons, kind of would be suspicious about the motivation. There should be a trap pretty soon, was just about to say. There indeed was. Missed that totally. Right, and next room. Again empty though. Atmospheric. Alright, then we can move sideways here as we have done this column as far as the three rooms go. And here we have both curio and battle. More portraits, not that interested. Alright, some fighters, so not a terribly bad fight as far as those using the fights symbol go. Right, that is fun. Manacles. It's always useful as long as you do not want to add to the overall team stress by transforming. You can still use the manacles and the blight and such. So it's kind of quite versatile. And then when you actually want tough going, you can also transform. Judgment, oh, missed. Would have otherwise finished the combat off. Let's motivate as we can't do much because the jester can attack only certain parts of the area. Right, deeds, gold,
and driven into the mud.
Emerald. Right. Single thoughts left of that file, so that's an improvement. Let's leave that here for now and enter room. Brightly lit but empty. So pretty long dungeon going to be. Next room. Dull and uninteresting literature. Well, what can you do? We have food to burn, so we can just feed everyone. Right, another large corpse eater. This also before has proven kind of dangerous, so let's see. Pretty big thing. Let's transform here for a chance. Oh, missed. Good try though. Let's strike them with the axe again. Right, that's pretty demanding, the big thing. Let's try again. Hit at them. 13, that's better for the abominations. We can also shift them back and forth by pushing at them with the abomination. That also improves situation somewhat. Judgment.
Injury.
Eldritch push failed. Alright. And oh, missed. That didn't do much. And that went out of blight, so judgment here, and only 14, that was certainly enough. Now we only have the big thing to deal with.
The blood quickens.
Then try to finish off with the axe, getting pretty close though. Tentacle Devour was only 9 damage, fortunately. Alright, 11. That was sufficient.
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright, not taking anything else for now. Alright, goal and the slots. Swine. Also more light, please.
May we find victory. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Right, and then we can again strike with the gesture, at least a bit of damage. And the large swine. 17, ouch. The Scaltos is sometimes really efficient with bad luck. Alright, front row, so let's just transform again. 8, a bit better. Also the Chester is trying hard, so the damage numbers were a little limited. 17 goes both ways. And got rid of the goal. Good. Alright, and strike again with the abomination, unfortunately missed. Here we can't do much other than inspire others because the Chester can't attack the first position. Some of the characters do have really strict positional restrictions. 19. That should be enough, no matter how big they are.
A trifling victory,
2 food.
but a victory nonetheless.
That was easy to put into use. Extra thoughts for free. Alright, another fight and even more these big things. Ah, it has been a while since we have seen the Swine Tor, so it's a lot like other types of Tors, but we also have the Swine Tor, of course. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. So let's judge the Swine Tor. Prefer other Tors like a Skunk Tor or a Fox Tor, not totally yet appreciate the Swine Tor. Transform again. And others just take stress. Also strike at the Swine Tor. Hemophilia. Alright. What can you do? Porra. Ouch. Tor is just as effective as remembered. Need to heal there a bit. Hopefully no disaster coming up. Oh, both touched. Not good dice. 11, that should help a bit. Swine Tor also has a lot of energy. Dodge, good.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Heal. 7. Right. Dodge, good. Alright, the Tor retreated, so we'll attack the small thing. Alright, no more morale. Reducing activity with the throwing up. Better. And then hit the Tor again with the sickle. And heal everyone, please. Alright, still stuck back there, so let's start moving. Alright, that's a bit more manageable, though got stuck in the back. And the Chester can't do anything in the front, so we got man-at-arms back to the front, so not totally a problem. Heal there, specifically this time. Hit with the axe. 11, that should cause the Thor something to think about. Four again, better than 0. Now they only have like a couple hit points, so start moving forward also with the abomination. Chucks, let's see, yes, we dropped the Thor with Chucks. So we have only the single fighter left and dodged. Yeah, choppy Thor. It's a swine Thor, so of course it's choppy. And has a lance. The lance is actually pretty effective, but that's what you can expect when you have like fear a lower body, so you can run real fast. You can only get rid of the corpse with the Chester fight. Judgment 9, nice.
Inspiration and improvement.
Alright, that was sufficient.
This expedition at least promises success.
More crests, and then should we already make space for more gold? We still had medicinal herbs, so those are certainly quick to go. Eldritch Altar, not touching currently for sure. Alright, time to choose next room. Oh, thank you for the scouting. So we are down here, so we have to backtrack a bit to get further. There's also a secret door that should be trap. Alright. One's already traversed corridor. New trap still, so. So let's then move further. There's a secret door, so that might actually be interesting, as you can often find puzzling trapezohedrons from secret door, so good question is, where do we there we go, there's the secret door. So here we have the locked compartment and we have keys, so we get 3 puzzling trapezohedrons, and these are each worth 3,500, so we're not going to camp twice, one space free. 8 food in the second pile, so let's put food into the adventurers. Space for another trapezohedron. Then we have already 2 sets of 12 crests. Onyx is just value, so let's replace with the trapezohedron because that's more value. Move back into the room, and now we can take the next column. Alright, let's keep moving. Pile of bones. Alright, infected by the rotten pile. Wasting sickness, so trip to the hospital is in order. Map inside, kind of like extra scouting never harms, but it's a bit late to find the map. At least the stress level has increased quite a bit with the adventurers, as the quest is pretty long. Alright, another swine tour. Such there, we want to get rid of the morale damaging small one, utilizing throwing up, especially enthusiastically. There we go, that removes them from the equation, so no more morale loss. Them. Then we can hit the cultist with mana, cause no need to transform yet and expend stress from others. Alright, with them 17, that's certainly Thor level effectiveness. Alright, stressful incantation. At least already. Alright, we got a stress effect. Abusive works.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100
Alright,
cannons.
damage. Mana goes, and there we go, so only the spine Thor left. 4. Almost always it seems to be 4. And then hit again. Quite 18 this time, but enough. 12, ouch. Need to heal. Seven, good basic healing.
Impressive.
Crit at 6. Let's try chemical warfare. Maybe we can blight the Thor a bit. It's pretty powerful. And more axe 10 already works. Manacles, alright. Manacles of the Abomination got us rid of the Swine Thor. Onyx, yeah, we threw Onyx away as we do. Don't really have any of the gems, so we can pick it up usefully. Let's use the food in situ and open the heirloom chest, so use a key, hidden compartment,
Laden with loot.
more
Often
deeds,
low on supplies.
whole pile of crests. There we go. Remove capability, go for more heirlooms. Next room. Occult scrolling, let's check them. Alright. Beast Slayer, not too bad for the beast transforme. Enter room. And again a swine tour. The swine tour is quite popular now, it seems. This mission will probably, even because it's a long one, will take us long enough that we will, after finishing this, mostly see who we will raid, but let's push through after all the swine doors. Let's try and get rid of the small swine away from damaging morale. Finish him, please. Nope, missed. 7. That should be pretty done with pretty quickly. Manacle 40 should be enough. Stress, alright, stressful incantation clearly works. Six, better than none, and it's critical for that. The tester isn't very powerful damage wise, it's becoming clear. Sucks. Oh, missed. This trial, as they say. Alright, some blight resisted. Oh. 9. Already better. More blight, hopefully. Resisted again, so need to try something else. Judgment. And hit the 4 with the axe, about halfway down life-wise. The Thor is pretty resilient, but of course when your body is that big, you most probably can take a beating. Missed. Oh. More blight, still going to resist. Nope, that's better. Hit with the axe, 7. Not much left HP wise, so starting to gradually succeed. And also need to heal. 14 should be a good amount. Alright, that removes another swine whore. More on it.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Probably not in that sense, but in the sense not fitting into the inventory. Inventory, yes. Next room. We have been doing pretty well with the long quest this far. next? Probably should have some food. So put some food also into the Tsar's employees to offset the difference. Alright, that trap was not too bad. Next room. Very atmospheric. Let's also increase illumination. Right, last rooms. Last rooms. Right, that wasn't very useful for food. Another card, and again. Spine are not cleanly. The Black Plague, great. You only got the Black Plague from the less than cleanly card of food in quotes. Alright. Quest complete. Let's continue because probably going to be the last quest tonight. Loot soon. Yeah, loot soon. Indeed, because we get all the way through, but a couple of rooms still go as we are going to explore all of them. This is probably the last quest tonight. So we should have a trap somewhere here. Or not. Rack of blades. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Treasure. Alright, fair enough. And some free food. There we go. We are not going to camp anymore, so more cold, please. And end the room. Right. Next one has room battle. Okay. Some more literary works. Well-rendered map, the usefulness of which is kind of questionable, as we have so little of the dungeon to go. Increase illumination in the room. Right, not too bad a fight. It doesn't have like the usual Thor this time. Swine Thor, yep. As said, prefer a fox Thor or skunk Thor, most probably. Alright, and morale loss for everyone, but not 21. That was quick. 7 should be able to get rid of the small swine morale effect pretty soon. They are also bleeding. Mana goes and done. Good. Now we have only maybe a bit more fair fighters because they don't try to, unlike the swine, to throw up on top of you. There we go. More gentlemanly gentlemanly than the swine, which kind of sounds logical. Alright, strike attempt then. Seven, pretty good for the Chester, alright. Couple of HP left. Then with the axe, maybe. There we go. Judgment, grammar, 9. Yeah, almost half health. At least this time Trump's Doom didn't work. 7, so they are pretty close to expiring by now. There we go. 1,500. Can do extra food. And less will be probably, at least some claim it will be donated, not totally sure. Here we have the final room. Trap dodged also. Interesting. Right, judge them to hopefully have not too much morale effects, of course. Running out of morale now would be already a bit less fatal. The hook where it hurts is kind of worrying because it indeed often causes a lot of damage. Irrational, alright. Then refuses healing with the irrational. So that's a great start indeed. At least dodge that. So a bit better. And keep trying. Some chemical warfare. Blighted, both good. Stunned would be nice to get to heal soon-ish. Strike. Still starting. Alright, 12. Stress again, that's kind of small swine is problematic, so let's try to eliminate them with finish him, which actually we can't even do that far, no matter what, so get rid of the drummer, so it already helps a bit. And yet another. The long quest is long, so almost everyone starts to stress out in chain. Right, now everyone has stressed out, so let's try and not go any more crazy. Alright, let's do some damage. But we get to also fortunately heal here. Refuse healing. Yes. That's going well as they refuse healing. So heal them then. That's all we can do. shall transform next turn, because transforming also gives some bad humor. Again, need to put these guys in treatment also. Next, heart attack. Alright. Need to heal from that, most probably. Alright, that helps. Nothing else, strike at them. Heart attack, they can't heal themselves, so strike here. Helps a bit morale wise, but not damage wise. Oh, at death's door, so need to heal party once we get there. Inspiring tune. Battle ballad, let's sing a ballad when everyone is at death's door. Would you please give a turn to the healer? Yes, heal party. And refuse healing. Great. That's like the best ever at death's door, and then at least not. So we transform because it gives health back. Strategic. It also stresses others, but if they get heart attack or transforming, oh well, that's their fault. There we go. Pretty much touch and go. No heart attack yet for anyone, so let's sing another ballad. Battle ballad. Buff. These buffs are there. Soon we will have a heart attack here also, like 1 point from heart attack, so that's a good starting point. 10 damage, good. So we are soon going to at least succeed. Heart attack. Right. Death blow. Oh well, that was to be expected with the constant heart attacks that you can't quite heal every time. Heal party. And of course the beast refuses. Stress effects. We have like every possible status pretty much. And that finishes them off, so we succeeded. And got pretty much every item left over, so we can throw away all the not very useful things, like torches, bandages, food, keys. We could have used 1 key for that, but oh well. Anti-venom, food, and now we have space in the inventory. And the items from the fighter.
Lovingly admired.
Trapped. Oh well. Still a very good haul in every other way except the expiration, but we couldn't do much with that, with the repeated heart attacks.
Seem a little less impossible.
16,000 plus 11,000 fixed price, so we did very well financially. 12 deeds and a lot of heirlooms, so actually that was really successful mission despite the 1 expiration, because it's pretty replaceable with the fighters. We have more, so it's not like anything irreplaceable. Night Owl. And also Hero Mania, so religious delusions. Scurvy replaced Spasm of the Entrails. The scurvy is much worse though. Fairweather Fighter. Alright. Fights better if HP is above 99%, so we need to keep them healthy. Then it's kind of, it's not a debuff because they do not really lose anything for being below 99% HP. And pretty much everyone from that team goes to the medical ward first, as they have like Black Death and everything else. Yeah, Irrational Healer, that would be kind of interesting. More of the problem is that it didn't work terribly well. Alright, we are coming up to the usual 1.5 hours, so we are going to put everyone in treatment pretty much. And then what disease did we have here? Black plague, scurvy and hemophilia. These are going first, not even into stress treatment, but the medical ward. And the worst of these is clearly black plague, so let's heal that and hopefully more than that. And then here we also had no diseases, wow. So they go only to stress treatment. Ennui and wasting sickness, which is also wasting sickness is worst because affects disease resistance. There we go. And then the last one goes to stress relief. I'm drinking in the town maybe. There we go. Now we have the remaining adventurers in treatment. Oh, hello there, Struggle. Meep meep indeed. We are just finishing here with the usual 1.5 hours done, and a couple of quests quite successful despite one death. So thank you all for joining tonight. Tomorrow there will be more, again a free slot, so some maybe even new game we'll see, but another game. And for tonight we are going to see who we can raid and do. Thank you all for joining, and let's see who we can raid. So let's of course for style switch back, and you get another wave with the larger image first, and then we'll see who we can raid. Oh, you're welcome as always. It was fun playing, especially as this went maybe a bit better. Let's see who we can raid tonight. Alright. Looks like Rayleigh is doing poker. It has been a while since we have raided Rayleigh, so let's go for Rayleigh and some poker tonight. Yeah, they are still playing the kind of VR poker game, so let's go for some poker, which used to be more trendy earlier on. Ah, what are you? Right, let's then raid. No, not Riley, it's Rayleigh. Rayleigh the kangaroo, so Riley would be nice if they were doing poker. Now I understood what you meant, but yes. Let's raid Rayleigh. There we go, that should be correct, yes. So not Riley, but Rayleigh. Yeah. And struggle maybe next time again It's of course a shame when you join at the very tail end. But yes, let's go for the raid. And apparently that wasn't really a success. Let's try again. This time maybe with correct name. There we go. Copy it and try again. But it's always good to see you, Struggle, so thanks for... You already have a raid in progress, but it doesn't seem to want to appear in the panel. Right. That's interesting. Let's reopen the chat panel or something. It wouldn't be a stream if there were no technical difficulties, it seems. Right. Let's try. Let's try differently then. Interesting. Right. Would be nice if like it would actually work, because it says raid already in progress, but it doesn't. Doesn't agree to actually go on the raid. It just says raid already in progress, so something got stuck. Yeah, tech. Yeah, it apparently broke because it says raid is already in progress and it shows raid started, but nothing happens, so it's kind of... Let's try again. Alright, now we are in business. Thank you all for joining and let's go and raid. Indeed, now it started, so it got unstuck. Thank you all for joining and good night. I'll see you tomorrow.